All right. So wherever you're watching at, you can always just shoot me a DM. Y'all know how we do it. Just DM me the word King, schedule that free consultation. So for the Labor Day special, we had, I gotta check. So there was only 50, there's only 50 codes available, right? LD25, there's only 50 codes available. All 50 did get taken and used. But 15 of the people didn't sign up. All right. So they used the code, but then they end up they didn't want to sign up anymore. So we have 15 more available. All right, 15 more available. So I guess we can, I'll extend that Labor Day special one more day. Right. I extend that Labor Day special one more day. That Labor Day special is it's LD25 at checkout. And it works for the people that want to do the one-time payment on the gold or the platinum. You get $100 off, right? And you guys, you can. Someone said that asked me, is there a cap on the referral bonuses? No, there's no cap on the referral bonuses, you guys. If y'all really want to run it up, if you should become an affiliate, right? So if you work, you work at a bank or a hospital or something like that, where a lot of people, they're trying to get their credit right. My biggest, not my biggest, the affiliate that makes the most money, she's the deaconess or first lady at a church, at a small church. She sends in 3 to 5 people per week. It's $50 per person. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And if you guys want your own link and everything, you got to let me know so I can create it for you. I have the team create it for you. But yeah, if you send somebody over and they mention your name, you get $50. I send it to you via Cash App, right? And you don't even have to wait until you don't have to wait till their first update. Once they pay, right? We send out our referral bonuses on Fridays. All right. So yeah, we got people making 50, $50, 150, 400, but she's making about 250 consistently a week, right? So, and all she does is just repost my videos. She reposts my videos, and then if somebody need credit at her church, she just say, hey, yeah, this company here, check them out on Instagram. And then once they sign up, we always ask you, hey, did anybody send you over? They be saying her name, so she be getting cashed out, right? What would an extra, what would an extra 250, 300, 400, $500 a week do for you? You know what I'm saying? No tax either. I'm not, it's just, we just send it over. Ain't no taxes on it. You know what I'm saying? So let's go. Where we at, man? Yeah, we are live everywhere, y'all. We live on IG, YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok over here. All right, let's get it. Where we at? I have disputed an old account and it came back closed instead of open, but they didn't remove it. Okay, so we're on to something right there. Michael Thompson, we on to something. So now your next step would be, right? They need to tell you how, why they closed it, why they verified it, right? That's called a method of verification. If you need the hands-on training for that, bro, join the community, man. I'm about to start running ads on it. I told y'all, I've been telling y'all for about 2 months now, okay? Once I run ads on anything, the group gets super full, and then people get upset because, the discounted rate goes back up, right? It's only $17 a month right now for the school community, where we teach you, how to dispute, what to do if they say verify, what to do if they send a stall tactic, how to sue, all that good stuff. So if you guys are doing this stuff yourself, join the school community. If you don't want to join the school community, let me know. We can send you over the King Credit Bundle. The King Credit Bundle is like the DIY PDF. You can just click and go. All right, let's go. Let's get it. If I add family members card, will it help my credit history? Yeah. So you want to make sure that Amexes, they don't backdate, right? So you're talking about an authorized user. Authorized users are great, right? Especially in the beginning. But I see a lot of people's report. We see guys. We see between me and the team, I probably see 5 to 10 credit reports myself, just from people sending stuff in and asking for help and stuff. And hey, y'all, all our consultations are free. If I do a free review for you, right, where I look over your credit report, tell you exactly what you need to do. If I send you the review link and you don't leave me a goddamn review, bro, I'm blocking you. All right. I'm blocking your ass. Okay. That's the least you can do. All right. The least you can do is leave a 5-star review after someone tells you exactly what you need to do to fix your credit. Come on, man. Come on, y'all. We gotta stop that nonsense, man. Y'all getting ridiculous with the bullshit. Okay. But yeah, if you add a family member, you add as an authorized user, that helps you out, right? But you need to make sure you have a couple open accounts first, right? So, even if you don't have a secure card or if you don't have any open, if your credit profile is blank, right? You can get easy accounts, starter accounts, Kovo, Credit Strong, Extra Card, Kickoff, like some easy accounts. You don't need a bunch of them. 3 or 4 is good because you're just using those to build your profile up in the beginning, right? Because in the beginning, you don't want to be getting hella inquiries. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to go apply for Amex Platinum, Amex Gold, Citi Double Cash, 10 different cards that you're not going to get approved for, right? We don't want to do that. We want to add a couple easy accounts first, okay? Get a nice little score generated, a high 6, low 7, right? Maybe add a rent reporters on there for the age. Even if you're not on the lease, you can add rent reporters and Rental Karma. Kovo and Extra Card, you can report your rent through there too, right? So you can end up having, 4 to 8 open accounts with age, right? Good credit mix. And then you can go get you a little Capital One Saver or a Quicksilver, right? Or a little Discover It or you know what I'm saying? Something like that. And then you're off to the races. Once you get your first decent credit card, you're off to the races. Okay. So I hope that answered your question, bro. I know my answers are super detailed and a little extra, but I just like everybody to get their, get the proper details that they're actually asking for. What is he talking about? Oh, that's on LinkedIn. Oh, LinkedIn looks hella different. What the hell? What's up, man? Hey, my first LinkedIn viewer. Let's go. Okay. Hell yeah. Do primary trade lines drop credit age? No, because wait. Okay. So when you just apply for a new account, a new trade line, yeah. So anytime you add a new account to your profile, your score is going to drop. Okay. Anytime we add a new account to our profile, like a primary account that don't have age or nothing on it, we apply for, a Capital One card. We apply for an auto loan. Our score drops because it's all numbers, you guys. It's really easy. It's all numbers. When you add a new account, your average credit age drops, right? So let me do a quick example for you. All right. Let's say you had one credit card, right? You had it for a year. Okay. A year is 12 months, right? So 12 divided by 1, that's still 12. That's where you get the year age. Your average credit age is 1 year, right? 12 months divided by 1 account, 12, 1 year. When you add a new account, right? You add all the months together and then you divide it by how many accounts, right? So when you add that second account, right? That second account has 0 months on it, right? 0. So 12 plus 0 is 12. And then now you got 2 accounts, right? So 12 divided by 2 is 6. So your average credit age went from 12 months to 6 months because you added a new account. And that happens every single time. You know what I'm saying? So I try to tell I try to tell whoever asks me, how can they counteract, like kind of counterbalance when you pay off an account or you close an account. All you have to do is one of two things or both. You want to get Rental Karma or an account that's going to report your rent, right? So if you had a car for 4 years, okay, you pay it off, right? If you add a Rental Karma account and it backdates 10 years, right? So when that account that you pay off the auto loan, but then when the rental account reports, your score might actually go up, right? So you can counteract it. Then you can also add an authorized user or two, you know what I'm saying, to really, so your score won't really drop. But this happens to everybody. If we pay off a loan, y'all, our score drops. It is what it is. It's just numbers. All right, it's just numbers. IG, what's up, man? Y'all can drop your questions in the chat too. All right, how much is it? Watch the first pinned video on my TikTok page to check out services and prices, or you can go to kingcreditservices.com. All right, let's go. 7 years is a long time, facts. Oh, let's go. Hey, John, what's up, man? Hold on. Let me see. John, what's up, man? I should be in my 4th round. After round 3 intent to sue, they sent a bunch of paper to me. Okay, good. That's good. That's good. So when they start sending documentation and paperwork after that intent to sue, that means they starting to get a little antsy, right? So now when we get that update, whatever's not deleted, okay, we're going to send that over. We might have to start arbitration, honestly. We might have to send your file over to the attorney. But that fourth round, we have to review everything, but we probably have to send your stuff to the attorney, John. And don't send an email, bro. Send just text us, right? You can text us or send a message in your client portal. Sorry, y'all. My housekeeper and them here cleaning in the other room, y'all. So, but yeah, John, shoot us a text, bro. 84 here. Let me put it in for you. Hold on. Let me perfect. Can't wait to see. Yep. 844-689-0199. Shoot Anna a text right now and see what's going on, bro. Let's go. All right, where we at? 802 at 22 years old. That's good shit. Hit another 11 hours. Hey, bro, you about to be. Wait. So this day 2 to lock in or day 3 to lock in? So you did like 3 or 4 hours overtime yesterday. You did 3 hours overtime today. Oh, bro, you about to be balling, bro. Hey, cut the check too. I need a little something. Hey, when you get that fat check for the overtime hours, go ahead and slide your boy a little cash app, a little something, bro. Let's go. Oh man, how you reach an 815? I just got here. Explain. OVO. So this is everything I show is client results, you guys. I found out when I first started doing content and going live and stuff, when you post your own stuff, right? I don't know why it's like this, but they think you're flexing, right? So I do I took Gary V, Alex Hermosi, I took all their methods, right? Provide value, and before and afters, testimonials. That's all people care about. You know what I'm saying? So everything I show was all before and afters. This guy was in the 600s. We deleted a collection to charge off a couple inquiries. He paid some balances down. He added rent reporters, and then he added another authorized user. His score might go up a little bit more than this too. But this is Credit Karma, y'all. So this isn't, we don't use Credit Karma. But sometimes when clients, they've been when you've been using an app for a long time and it's free, I'm not going to say, hey, bro, stop using it. That doesn't make any sense, right? So you can still use it. It's free. You just want to make sure you're using it for what it's supposed to be used for, AKA for the accounts and activity. You don't need to be using Credit Karma for the score because it's a credit score. It's just not the ones lenders use. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but if you want to keep Credit Karma, that's on you. But yeah, we don't use Credit Karma as a company, but sometimes clients screenshot stuff, send it in and all that good stuff. All right, let's go. Juan, what's up, man? What can I do after they reinserted a collection account to my credit? So if you're disputing with the credit reporting agencies, right, we're going to ask them, hey, why'd you guys do this? What was the procedure you guys did? Like a method of verification, right? Why'd you guys verify this account? Why is it added back on my account? Why is it reinserted, right? We're asking them this stuff, okay? Because the violation, that's pretty much already a violation, low key, but we want to stack violations on top of each other, right? We want a couple of them because when we sue them, the more violations, the better. All right. So Juan, if you need the steps, bro, here, let me open up the school. Let me open up the school community for y'all, man. Because I had it, let me lower the price again for you too, bro. So for anybody that wants to get in the community, man, where I teach you guys how to do this stuff, $17 a month. I had closed it because I was changing the name. But okay, it's open back up now. Yeah, school.com/King Credit. School with a K. School.com/King Credit. That's for people that want to fix their own credit. All right. So if you want services, you want us to do all the work, don't join the school community. You need to just schedule a call and get signed up. The school community is for people that want to fix their own shit. That's why it's priced at $17 little a month. All right. $17 a month. That's it. Teach you how to sue a debt collector. What are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Teach you how to get those collections removed. Teach you how to read credit reports, all that good stuff. All right. But that's for the DIY people. Okay. That's for the DIY people. Yeah, I had somebody jump in there yesterday. They left me a message said, hey, bro, it's only $17 a month for y'all to fix my credit. I said, bro, get your ass out this community. And here's the link to schedule a call. Stop playing with me. $17 to fix your credit, bro. One certified letter costs $8 just to send it. What the fuck? What am I? Hey, what I'm gonna do with $17, bro? I can't even get a Starbucks coffee the way I like it with $17. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's go, man. He said, "Fix your shit for 17." How do you report rental on your rent report, credit report? Rental Karma rent reporters, right? Also, Kovo, Extra Card. I think Kickoff does too now. So when you get some of these starter accounts, you can get your rent reported through there too. And again, with rent reporters and Rental Karma, look at if you're not on the lease, right? If you house hacking, if you live at home with your parents, if you live at home with somebody you're not paying rent, you're not on the lease, that's fine. Okay. All you do is, right, you put how much you pay. Okay. Then when it says contact number, all right, you put the person you give your rent to. All right. So if that's your mom, give them your mom's number, right? The person that they call, they're going to verify that you live there for how long and how much you pay per month. Okay. Then you have to upload a proof of address, a cell phone bill, bank statement, something like that. And you good. It's that easy, y'all. It's not difficult, right? People be asking hella questions before they click the link. Click the link. The link tell you what the fuck to do. Come on. Octavia, what's up, man? Let's get it. It's medical. Medical collections are easier. Medical collections are easier to get deleted. All right. What can I do after I already answered that? Day 3. Let's go. Locked in. You can do this for Canadians. Yeah. Yeah. We're one of the only, there's only a few companies that can work in Canada, and we're one of them. All right. So yeah, we can help Canadians too. Credit Karma is a good monitor your accounts and activities, Vantage score, not a FICO score facts. 722 credit score, good. That's solid. I'd rather just pay for you to do this for me. Let's go. That's what I like. Let's go. People that know what the hell they want to do. How much is it for you guys to fix it? Depends on what plan you want. Juan and Leon. Juan Sanchez and Juan Leon. So if you watch the first pin video on my TikTok page, it breaks all that stuff down. Or you can just go to our website, right? My username, kingcreditservices.com. All right, kingcreditservices.com. Go check it out. All right, let's get it. And and there's 4 different plans. Okay. There's a gold. That's our most popular. You get all the perks. You get the customer. You get the customer service. You get the account. Not account manager. That's for the platinum. You get your own client portal. Right. That's where you communicate, upload all your docs and everything. Everything's nice in one place, nice and secure. Okay. You get the unlimited update, the limited disputes, meaning we got clients with 100, 150, 180 negative items on their profile. You know what I'm saying? So just imagine if we did per item. Okay. Just imagine if we did per item, y'all. If you got 100 negative accounts on your profile and we did per item, people couldn't afford it. Right. So that's why we do just the flat rate. It's better. Right. And that includes us suing on your behalf. That includes your attorney fees, your filing fees. That includes the education. That includes the links that we send you so you can, add positive accounts to your profile. That includes everything on every plan. Right. But that's the goal. Then the platinum, you get a little bit more. Right. You get your own account manager. Okay. That you can request, have them call you, break down stuff for you. The gold can do that too, but you got to schedule a call. Account manager, the platinum plan, you got your own account manager. You can just say, hey, Vincent, can you break this down for me real quick? I got a question, right? You get your own account manager with the platinum plan. And the platinum plan, we also call on your behalf, right? We call to get addresses removed, inquiries removed, and all that good stuff. So you just get a little bit more than the gold, okay? The military, I'm in San Diego, right? Large Navy, okay? Large military population. So I had to create something for them. Okay. The military plan is pretty much the gold, but with a little bit more perks for my military folks because they need some things that other, civilians don't have to think about. You know what I mean? And then the bad to bankable, that's for my entrepreneurs. So whichever one y'all want, just let me know. Right? And let me know. He said is the $50. Yes, you can still get a $50 referral bonus even if you're not an affiliate. Yeah. Yeah. So like let's just say, somebody asks you about credit. You said, "Hey, King Credit Services up, right? They come over, they get signed up. All right. We ask them, hey, did anybody send you over here who referred you? Right. And they say your name, we're gonna reach out to you and get you paid. All right. But if you send someone over, I do suggest, reaching out to us and saying, hey, I sent so and so over just in case they sign up so we can have it on file for you and send you your money so you can get paid. Right? We want to pay you guys. Hey, we want to pay. Okay. We want to give you 50. We want to. All right. We'll gladly give you 50. I need the number ASAP. Octavia, can you put the number in the chat? When I put it in here, it don't post. 844-689-0199. All right. Jay, what's up, man? 760, 19-year-old. What else can I do? I would have to see your report, bro. But at 19 at 760, I'm guessing that you don't have that many open accounts, right? And your age is probably, not that high. So those are usually the two things that I help my young people with. Just adding a new account, or if you already got a credit card or two, you might just need to add like an installment account, like a little Kovo, just to get that credit mix. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends. Everybody's different, right? That's why there's never just a straight up blanket answer. Okay. There's never just a straight blanket answer, because a 19-year-old with 760, they probably need age and a couple more accounts. A 50-year-old with 760, right? They probably just need to pay some balances off and maybe add an authorized user or something. You know what I'm saying? So it's different, right? And you can tell because 19-year-olds, they're just getting into credit. They're just learning this stuff, right? So their score is high, but usually their profile is not as good, right? But if you 40, 50, 60, you got a 760, it's probably just due to, maybe an old collection we got to get off and maybe pay some balances down, like something like that. It's just different, okay? How much is a consultation? Consultations are free. Consults are free, y'all. Consults are free. Let's go. Found a guy that said, if you spend 10% of your credit, I should pay it off at the end of the week. Thoughts? So, Rydell, you can if you want to. I used to do that, right? I used to, be really scared, right? Because I was irresponsible. So I would charge my card and then pay it off immediately, right? Then I started doing it every week. Then I started doing it every 2 weeks. And then I changed my payment date, right? Your payment date just when your payment is due. Your statement date's when your balance reports to the credit reporting agencies. So I changed my payment date to 3 days before my statement date, and then just put it on auto pay, right? I started at statement balance, then I went up to current balance, then I'm at full balance now, right? But this is a process. This shit didn't happen overnight, okay? Because when you put your stuff on auto pay for the full balance, I got $10,000 cards. You know what I'm saying? $15,000 cards, $18,000 cards, $22,000 cards, right? That's just on a personal side. Okay. So if I go, like, let me get example. So me and the fam going on a cruise, right? We leave next week. Okay, or 2 weeks. We leave in 2 weeks, right? I put all that on my personal side. Right. I fucked up. When you got hella Amexes, bro, in your Apple, your wallet, I pressed the wrong. I should have did the business when I fucked up, but I did it on the personal, right? So that was a couple thousand right there. Instead of me having to log in and pay that stuff off, I know on the 18th, okay, my Discover It and my Amex Gold on the 18th, they have the same payment date on auto pay, right? So both of those get paid off, right? But you have to have the money in your account. So it teaches you to it pretty much forces you to be responsible, low key, right? Because on the 18th, that money coming out, right? When I first started doing this, my shit got overdrafted a few times. You know what I'm saying? So, but a couple months later, right, you start to realize, okay, well, my payment coming up on the 18th, man, I can't be, you know what I'm saying? I can't buy bottles this weekend. You know what I mean? I got to stay in the house because I got to pay off this credit card this week. You know what I'm saying? So it forces you to be more responsible, right? And then after a while, after a year or two, this shit is like clockwork. Okay. But the earlier you do it, right, the better it is. If I would have did this at 18, right, it would have been, probably be in a much better situation than what I'm in now. He said, school School with a K. School with a K. School with a K. Yeah. School.com/King Credit. School with a K. Let's go. I need the number. I just put it in there. Business Credit Devin. Appreciate that. Mecca Gibson. I don't know what that means. Gift me. What that mean? Credit Karma showed my credit at 800, but when the mortgage company ran it, I was actually 739. Two different credit scores. Okay, Credit Karma shows a Vantage score. Your mortgage score, they probably put a FICO 2, 4, or 5, right? Completely different. So, yeah, just be mindful of it. There's nothing wrong with it. 739 is still a good, mortgage score, right? But yeah, just be mindful of it. Yes, sir. That's the number right there, y'all. 844-689-0199. You can shoot me a text right now. All right. Anna's going to answer. Anna's my head of customer service. Okay. Anna's head of my customer service. She pretty much handles all the texts and calls and all that good stuff. And yeah, she'll send you the link. Get signed up. Let's go. Schedule a call, y'all. Schedule a call. Okay. All the questions that y'all be asking in my DMs, all the questions you people be asking in the comments, asking in the live, all that stuff's answered during the consultation. That's what the consultation is for. And that's why it's free. Okay. I understand why people charge for consultations now, right? That I'm 6 years in, 6, 7 years in. I understand it now as a business because I think it depends on the industry, right? But for in this credit in this industry, you guys, people they don't take things serious sometimes. Okay, they don't take things serious sometimes because the consultation is free, right? They'll book a call, and if they're not going to show up, they just won't show up. No communication or nothing like that, right? But if you charge for the consultation, when you pay attention, right? So I see why people do charge. We don't charge for consultations. We just try to, vet the person out in the beginning, ask them questions, make sure that they're serious. And then, if they don't show up, it is what it is, right? Yeah. But most people now, if they don't show up, they'll reach out to us and say, "Can I reschedule?" Okay. That if you schedule a call with us and you decide to not communicate, not show up, just waste our time, we block you. Yeah, we block you. People always try to reach back out afterwards, like, "Hey, I tried to rebook the call and my number didn't go through." Yeah, because you blocked. Right? You blocked. You got a 400, you got a 500, and you still wasting time. Yeah, I can't rock with you. Right? I can't rock with you. And I can do that now. Right? My company can do that now because, in the beginning, when you only got 1 or 2 calls, right? 5 clients, you think you taking all money, all consultations and stuff. But now we got hundreds of active clients, man. We got hundreds of book calls dozens of book calls per day. Right? We don't have to accept everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because what I figured out, the people that schedule calls, keep on rescheduling, come in not prepared, don't ask no questions during the call. Those people, if they do sign up, those are the ones that be, I hate to say it, but those be the ones that be trying to do chargebacks and not uploading their documentation to their client portal, not paying their balances down, not listening, going to apply for new accounts when they know they shouldn't be applying for new stuff, right? You can see the patterns, right? You can see the patterns, and it's unfortunate. It's kind of unfortunate, right? Because you try not to be biased towards anybody, but bad habits are hard to fix, right? Until you're forced to fix them. Okay, so we usually get, when people need credit repair, right? They're usually trying to get a house, trying to get a car, right? Trying to do better for their life, whatever it is, right? But it's I'm trying to get the right wording for it, man, because I don't want to sound, like ungrateful for getting new clients or for getting bookings and stuff. But you can just tell, right? You can just tell when the client's going to be a good client, or a not so good client. You can kind of tell from the beginning, right? If they don't answer the qualifying questions, if they just click through, click, 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 I kind of already know, right? Yeah, that's unfortunate though. That's unfortunate. He said, "How much is it?" You're on LinkedIn. Yeah, you're on LinkedIn. Okay. So go to joinkingcredit.com, or you can go to kingcreditservices.com and check out the services and prices. If you're on LinkedIn, yeah. Go ahead and do that, bro. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. How can we view those scores like mortgage? Brittany, shoot me a DM. DM me the word FICO, and I'll send you a link. You can get all your FICO scores for $1 for a 7-day trial. I suggest you keep it after that, of course. But yeah, that's how you do it, right? You do want to have some type of idea of what your FICO auto scores are, what your mortgage scores are, right? You do kind of want to know. Even though your scores are all generated from your actual profile, you know what I'm saying? So we need to focus on the profile, of course, but people do care about the scores. Okay. I used to, be butting heads with people, just trying to tell them the scores don't matter, but it's so it's so ingrained in our head now in this society. So, you know, yeah, you can check out your FICO scores. But yeah, DM me the word FICO. I'll send you a link to get your FICO scores for $1. Be ready. Facts. They wasting time. Man. Hey, wasting time. I didn't get mad. Here's what I hate. Not hate's a strong word. I'm not gonna say hate. Here's what I dislike. When you schedule a call with us, right? I send you a personal video saying explaining what's going to happen next. Right. So I'm taking time out of my day to send you a damn video explaining what's going to happen next. Number one. Right. Number two, we send you text messages telling you what's about to happen, right? Congratulations on scheduling the call. Next message, you're going to get your credit report. Send us over the login so we can get your credit report and be ready for your consultation. Boom, boom, right? And then before your call, like an hour before you call, we say, hey, just making sure you're going to check, just making sure you're still coming. If you want to reschedule, let us know beforehand. Like we give you 1,000 chances to let us know if you still want to take the call, the free consultation, right? And people still can't get right. Okay. And then after we tell them, hey, if you don't communicate, if you just don't come to the consultation, okay, you can't work with us in the future unless it's some kind of emergency. And then they got the audacity to get mad at us. The audacicities to get mad at us. I'm like, bro, this is, yeah. And those type of people, man, it makes sense why their credit is like that. It makes sense, right? Excuses, blaming everybody else, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? We got to get out of that, y'all. How do I finance a semi truck? I can help you with that, Vaughn. How long has your business been open? Are you generating any revenue? Like that's what we kind of need to know. Yeah, I can help you with that too. They want fast results and they're immature. It's not a race, it's a journey. Be open and ready. Yeah, like even if they, expecting fast results, that's kind of comes with the territory. We can kind of explain what's going on over there, right? We can kind of explain to them, hey, it's going to take this long because of this, this, and this, right? They have 30 days to update your report. They can ask for additional 15 days, so it can take 45. Like, you know what I mean? We can explain that stuff, but we can't help someone that doesn't want to be helped, right? We can't help somebody that just don't listen, right? We can't help nobody that that want to keep doing the things they want to keep their same habits, right? Paying their stuff late, right? We actually had a client that this happened multiple times actually. We had a client get mad at us, okay, because they got a new late payment, right? They didn't tell us that they got a new late payment. And then once we updated their credit report, we seen it, of course. They got mad at us for dropping them as a client. It's like, bro, you're trying to sabotage us. We have people that do that too, right? We got people that sign up, you know, they come in with high utilization, a whole bunch of charge offs and all that stuff. Stuff be going good. We're getting deletions, right? They're listening, they're paying their balances down. And then they be like, hey, I need to go get me a new car. I'm gonna apply for it. We tell them, no, you should wait. And they go apply for the shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. It's like, we can't help you unless you want to be helped, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not Jesus or Moses. I'm not Moses in them. Okay, I'm not part of no Red Seas. Hey, but we can help you get some CCs, some credit cards. Ooh, bars. Y'all don't hear me though. Info, B-Mac, shoot me a DM, bro. To schedule a call if you need to see services and prices. Watch the first pin video on my page. If I'll be ready to pay Friday, when do I need to do the consultation? McKenna, do the consultation today. Yeah, so this happens a lot. I explain this too. So you can do your consultation today, tomorrow, and then we can send you the link on your payment day or whenever you request it. Right? We have people that do consultations. We had people that did consultations last month. Right? We had a lot on August 5th. Wait, was it August 5th? Bro, what just happened? Y'all ain't gonna believe this shit. Live access removed. Wow. I just got blocked again on TikTok, y'all. That's crazy. Wow. Hold on, y'all. I need to go appeal all this stuff and see if I can get my live access back. I'll be back.